Welcome Grip TV Nation for another Grip TV iRacing tips. This combo we are at Donington with McLaren and we are doing iRacing tips, Grip TV iRacing tips for the GT3 series race for this week. This was requested by hashtag Grip TV iRacing tips and from Bran Reniers. So if you Bram are there, you will see it now, or if you are not, you will see it from the YouTube. Okay, so I don't have much of experience from McLaren, at least on this track, but I will do my best. And what I'm going to do is I'm trying to do at least 2 consecutive clean laps, trying to do my best, trying to take the corners the best way I see to take them, and then after that we will go to the replay mode and review the laps from the chase view and in slow motion. So let's get this party started. Oh, that's the wrong button in there. Remember guys, first time me streaming today. Oh, Curtis is in here. Couldn't see what he was saying. Okay, here we go. Out lap. So I'm using a forum setup. I have 30 liters of fuel. So it's not well, it's sort of a qualification fuel, but definitely not race fuel, because this is 75 minutes race. So you better start with the full tank, in my opinion. Okay, let's get warm up, and get this out lap down. Oh, we got a new donation from Eric to 2397. Thanks for the pro tips. I thank you, Eric, for your donation. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you guys. I highly appreciate it. Okay. There are lots of blind corners in this track, so getting the turns correct it requires a lot of practice. Okay, let's start the first lap. Here we go. Oh. Down the 3rd gear. I think second gear is too low in this corner, because McLaren it has a low end torque, so it can easily take that corner in 3rd gear. Just full throttle until at this point 3rd gear. And I think you can actually take that corner in 4th gear too. Then in here, down the 3rd gear, you have to be very fluid in this corner. Blind corner, 3rd gear, and I overshoot the corner. So in that corner you just have to guess, or you have to get it from the practice, where is a good braking point. 3rd gear is enough in here. 2nd gear is too low, in my opinion. First gear, maybe a little bit too low. I was too inside in that corner. 2nd gear. And there's our first lap. Yeah, I'm trying to concentrate on a good lap now. There you see, I took that corner with fourth gear and it was faster that way. Whew. There we go. Okay, one more lap. And still finding some extra time. And I will assume that these lines do work for the other GT3 cars too. Not sure about the gearing, as that might be a little bit different. There we go. Lost 3/10 in there. Also, it's sometimes it's very hard for me to see the apexes because I have a single screen. But there we go. Okay. Oh, sorry Curtis, just noticed your message, but yeah. Oh, save it. There we go. And then I'm gonna save the replay and let's go for the replay mode. So, let's do the first lap, first flying lap on the chase view. So on the main straight, just go to the outside of the track right away. In here you can cut a little bit the pit entry or pit exit, but be careful if there's someone exiting the pits. Third gear, I used third gear in there, and then just throttle. You can take that full throttle. In here I downshifted down the third gear, but you can take it also in fourth gear with this car. Third gear in here again, you can cut the curb quite a lot in there. Just be careful not to get the incident off track from there. Blind corner, it's very hard to adjust for that corner without that much of experience. As you saw, I overshoot the corner. In here, third gear through the chicane, riding the curbs in there. And in here, downshift, I downshifted to the first gear. It seems that the first gear is too low, so second gear might be a better one. And here, second gear is enough. I think first gear is too low. And yeah, let's use the slow motion now. So in here, if you got too much in here, you will get an off track, but you can cut this pit exit area in here to get a little bit better entry for the corner. Downshift down the third gear, and then you can cut the curb in here. It doesn't make your car that much of unstable, but this is very tight turn, so be sure to reduce your speed so that you can make the turn. Then this next complex should be full throttle. In here I have to lift a little bit because the car was not turning for me. As you can see, I had to lift a little bit to make it turn, as I'm trying to aim in here. Then I'm just braking. This time I'm using the fourth gear. I'm braking and aligning myself to the entry so that I'm actually keeping my eyes in here already on the exit. So I'm keeping my eyes in here. You can make this corner quite fast. And as I said, I used fourth gear in there. Then just cut the curves in here. You want to take the shortest way around the track, and in here try to align yourself so that you will get a good entry for the next corner. So you can for example, you can use this marker in here, aim for that when you are braking, and then when it's approaching you, start to turn in. And here again you can cut the curb quite a lot, but if you get too much, you will get at least an off track from there. And make sure to use all the asphalt on the exit as you can. Then this is tricky part. No brake markers in here, sadly, so you just have to guess, or you just have to guess or estimate. And in here you can also cut a little bit curb in here, but not too much. Do not accelerate right away, because otherwise you will push it because of the weight transfer. Just as looking from my inputs in here, I'm just coasting, and when the car starts to turn in, then I just hit the gas. So it's important to get this car turning into the apex first before you go on the gas. And here you can take this chicane quite fast too. I downshift down the third gear. I saw Matt using second gear in here with the rough. I'm not sure, but I could think that he could take it the third gear with the rough even. But yeah, this is just aim for these balls, but don't aim straight on them. Just try to aim that your left tire goes there, and then your right tire goes from there. And when I am actually in this position, I have my eyes in here already. Then up to fifth gear, and this time using second gear in here, which felt much more better. But this is a tricky corner too, because you are braking the downhill, so it's very hard to estimate how much you have to brake. And also this is a very tight corner. As you can see, it's like it's tight turn, then it's a little bit less tight, and then it gets tight again. So it's pretty much like a quick double apex corner in here. Don't try to keep your car too much to the inside of the track. And in here here, I'm using this as a braking point. So somewhere, oh well, just a little bit after the curve starts, I'm starting to brake in a straight line. I'm not trying to aim there because it's hard to do that if you aim your braking in there. Just keep it straight line, and when you can see this apex in here or this curve in here, start to turning. Maybe I was a little bit too early in here, but yeah, I think the middle of the corner is a good apex in there, this one. There we go. Yeah, that's true, Curtis. You can go through the balls, but yeah, whichever you like.